Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my peeps wherever you are in the world. This is Old Man Yemmy Yam signing on. And there is a man that had found a third R. Kelly tape and has conducted a press conference with the lawyer Allred. That's her name, Allred. So she had conducted. They had conducted a press conference for this third tape. Now, this is something weird. How did this dude wind up with the fucking tape? How did this dude wind up with the tape unless it was the tape that R. Kelly was acquitted for back then? So this don't make no sense and this sounds strange. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker had this tape for a long time. He probably had it. If he had the tape, he had that tape he had that tape for a long time, like 15, almost 20 years ago. So if he had that tape, shouldn't that motherfucker get charged for child pedophilia for holding on to that tape for all them years? This is crazy, man. But you know what? Let's go ahead and watch this press conference with the all red lady and the man that turned in the tape. So let's go ahead and check out this shit. So here we go.
In addition, it is a crime to knowingly possess child pornography, and that is yet another reason to remove from your possession any similar tapes by turning them over to law enforcement either directly or through an attorney. Gary and Sally are role models for all of us.
They ain't no fucking role models.
They had a moral duty.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
I am honored to represent them, and
these dudes ain't no fucking role models, man. This shit is nothing but about dough. Because if they was fucking role models, they would have turned that tape. That tape would have been in. That tape would have been in. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers held on to that tape for a certain reason, man. This dude probably had that tape for about 15, 20 years. And I bet you any type of money, it's the same tape that he was acquitted for. Everybody had that tape. Everybody in Chicago had that tape. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no different ass tapes. It was the same tape. See, this is weird, man. This is something that's going on. I don't know what's going on, but something's not right here. But let's go ahead and finish watching the rest of this shit. Here we go.
Urge others to follow their example. We need more people on this earth like Gary and Sally. And now I'm going to introduce
talking about they
Gary,
role models. Ain't no damn role models.
Okay, so you can sit near the cameras.
He should get charged with pedophilia because he had the tape for years. This dude ain't nothing about some extra. You can see it in his face.
Good afternoon to all of you. It's not easy going over this before I start. It's very hard for me to face the press, to even discuss this again from what I found.
What you mean you found?
I think that everybody should know. I think I did do the right thing. So I'm going to just read this statement for you. And I'm glad to be here today to do this for everyone that's suffering in the world. Recently, I came across a box of VHS tapes that I have had in my home for many years.
See? Man, that's that tape.
Sports. And I was searching through the box to see which old tapes and I wanted to keep and which ones I wanted to throw out. I noticed a sports tape, but it also had R. Kelly's name on it. I thought it was a recording of an R. Kelly concert. I watched the sports on the tape, then continued to watch what I thought would be an R. Kelly concert.
All right, what fucking concert R. Kelly had that was on a VHS tape? You ain't know nothing about no fucking concert being on no R. Kelly tape. Oh my God, man. Look, check it out. There was no concerts with R. Kelly tapes. I don't see, this don't sound right. And this dude was checking in his box for tapes. He was checking in his box to see if he still had that tape in his storage bin, so he could go ahead and get some quick money. I'm telling you, man. Let's finish watching the rest of this. Here we go.
To my shock and surprise, R. Kelly appeared to be on the tape, but not in concert. Instead, he was sexually abusing underage African American girls. He was telling them what to do and what to say, and it appeared that he was in control of the camera. In addition, he was engaging with these children in sexual abusive acts. He appeared to be in command of the girls, and they looked as though they were just saying, doing what he told them to do. I was disgusted, as I am today, and horrified.
Man, get out of here.
When I saw that. I have a daughter, and nobody's daughter should ever be subjected to anything like that. At first, I was inclined to throw out the tape and put it in the garbage. But then I discussed it with my wife, and we decided that the right thing to do was to turn it over to law enforcement.
Whatever, y'all decided to get some extra money.
Aware that there was an ongoing criminal investigation of R. Kelly. Therefore, I contacted Ms. Aldridge, and she agreed to represent us to facilitate the transfer of the tape as soon as possible to the criminal investigators. We are happy that we did provide it to the law enforcement, because it was clear to us that this tape might help in their investigation of Mr. Kelly. We have heard that there may be many VHS tapes in circulation and depict with Mr. Kelly sexually abusing underage girls. We hope that anyone who may have possession of such tapes will contact Ms. Aldridge and turn over the tapes immediately so that they can be taken out of circulation and evaluated to determine if they may be of assistance to the prosecutor. I have met with law enforcement, and they were very appreciative that we provided the tape to them. I hope that others will do the same so that there can be justice in any case that is brought regarding this matter. As a parent, it is very disturbing to know that any adult, and I emphasize that again, any adult would engage in sexual acts with a child. There can be no justification for anyone to do what I saw on this tape. I can't get the memory out of my head. I just can't. It just stays with me constantly.
Oh my God, man. Wait, man, look, check it out, man.
What the children.
This dude bought that tape, man. He bought that tape. He bought that tape when everybody in Chicago was able to get a hold to that tape. It was copies and copies of copies of the same tape. This dude bought the tape. Come on, man. Please do not fall for this. Do not fall for this. This dude bought the tape when that tape was out there heavy in Chicago way back then. This dude bought the tape. And just by him turning it into authorities and him having it in his possession for years, he should get charged for child pornography. Because this is something else. Because he talking about he's so surprised. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, man. Your ass you bought that tape. Probably you and your wife, or your wife probably bought that tape. Come on, man. Don't fall for this dude and his statement. Because, like I said, everybody in Chicago had a copy of that tape and bought it. So, don't fall for this, man. Don't fall for this. This is utter bullshit. Let's finish watching the rest of this. Here you go.
Were subjected to do on the tape is sickening and shameful, and most of all harmful to those children.
You bought that tape, man. Get the fuck out of here.
To see a celebrity whose music I used to love take advantage of children and harm them in this way. I urge anyone who may have a similar VHS tape or DVD to contact Miss Ulrich.
You loved them that much to see and bought that tape to see if it was R. Kelly or not.
Recordings.
Just like everybody else.
Unless we do the right thing, justice will not be done. And I emphasize that again for you guys to hear this again for the press. And I want everybody to know in the world what's going on here. Unless we do the right thing and come forward with any of the tapes out there that's circulating, because there is some out there besides mine, turn them in immediately to law enforcement or Miss Ulrich.
Everybody got the same tape, man.
Know that that's the right thing to do, so we could put an end to this filth.
That's how you know. That's how you know everybody else got tapes.
For your time.
Because he bought the tape just like everybody else did. Man. Crock of shit, man. Crock of shit, dude. I swear. Man, this dude bought the damn tape way back then. That's how you know everybody else got copies of the tape. Because people was curious to know that Chicago's very own R. Kelly is having a sex with a child. People were curious. And that tape was out there. So don't fall for this bullshit like he just miraculously found it in his storage bin and he just forgot that he had the motherfucker. So don't fall for that shit, man. This ain't nothing but a quick money scheme. That's all it is. That's her name, Gloria Allred. All she did, she probably gave him like $2,000-$3,000 to do a press conference and to turn over the tape, and that was it. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing this just for no justice. The dude bought the tape like everybody else in Chicago when it was first floating around. Plain and simple. So I just wanted to show y'all that shiesty, fishy, smelly, phony ass shit. So, man, subscribe, like this shit, comment if you want to. What do you gotta lose? So this is Old Man Yummy Yam signing off. And you guys take it easy out there. Y'all be safe. Holla at your boy. Peace.
Before we do the show, we gon' hit the mile. And I go places I like.